Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope everybody's doing well today. I am here today for a flip through of my latest Gypsy journal, and it is the prize for my giveaway for reaching 3,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty excited about that. It was a goal that I was trying to get to, and I'm really glad we're here. I can't hardly believe it, but I really appreciate everybody that has been watching my channel and subscribing and, you know, watching on a regular basis. It really means a lot to me. Anyway, this journal is the prize for the giveaway. And what I'm going to be doing is I'll do the flip through first, and then at the end I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pick the winner. So it'll be a surprise to me and you. So if you're not interested in the giveaway, then you can just skip this the last part of it. Okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and start with the flip through. This is a chunky journal. It is huge. But then if you've seen my other ones, you wouldn't be surprised by that. And let's see, these little things are not in there, right? Okay. It's got all this stuff hanging down on the bottom, and then it's got all the stuff on the sides, little fringe and all that kind of stuff, and it's got tons and tons of decoration. I don't even know what the size of this is. I don't have a clue really. Let me get my ruler out and see. I think it's like 8.5. Let me look and see. I'm thinking it's, yeah, it's about 8.5, and it's about 6 wide, but it's a soft cover, so it has a 3-inch spine on it approximately, but because it's a soft cover, you know, it's not exact, so you know, it's kind of flexible. Anyway, the spine is approximately 3 inches, and I have covered it with this kind of snippet roll here on the back. Gives it a lot of decoration. The whole thing cover is basically sandwiched between this patchwork of material that I did, and then on the other side is a solid upholstery weight material. And I put, you know, little patches of different things in there just to give it some more, you know, bling and whatever. And this is just some tassels that are on the front and back. I've got this kind of frayed sari silk going all the way across the front and back. You can see over here too. And again, I've got the tassels over here. And on the bottom, I've got these beads hanging out. And on the bottom, you can see I've got all of these different cascading layers of lace and fringe and beads and all kinds of stuff. And then the beads go all the way around. And then you've got these kind of gray and pink beads on top. This is kind of my, I would say my pink-ish journal, but you know, it's definitely not one color, but I did this one a little bit different than the last few that I did because I decided to use this to frame around this piece right here. And this is a piece of pink with white and kind of pearly and gold beads on here behind this picture. And then here's a picture frame. This has got a wax seal on it, so it's, you know, it's somewhat protected. And then this is a pin of a wolf, and it's really pretty, and it picks up all the different colors. It's got a lot of the same pink and blue and everything in it. And then I have some boho beads off to the side, and they dangle pretty much when you hold it. You can move them. They're on a bulb pin, so you can move them anywhere on the journal that you want or take them off. Again, it's got the same material, and then this trim goes all the way around, and it kind of covers the top of where this beaded trim is. This is kind of a goldish, these are glass beads. I don't know why that's stuck on there, but anyway, and these are glass beads up here, and they're kind of a crystal and pink with I'd say a grayish and kind of color, and there's some little gold beads and some little red ones in between there, and that are really kind of burgundy. And then I've got this tassel, and the tassel comes off, and it is just full of all kinds of things, just absolutely full. It's got a little bit of blingy gold in there too. Anyway, it does have a lot of things that kind of cascade down the side, different fringe and beads and gold and all kinds of stuff. So my Gypsy journals are a bit over the top, so that kind of all goes together. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open it up and go through it, and we will go, and I've got to put this underneath here so it will be not so lopsided. It does lay completely flat because it is a soft journal. It has a file folder in between the material, which gives it some structure, but at the same time it allows it to lay completely flat, so you can actually use it and journal in it and look through it. It is 2 signatures. No, I'm sorry, 3 signatures. And what did I say? Let me see. I forgot. 15th. Yeah, it was 180 pages approximately. So it's a pretty decent sized journal, and it is stuffed full of things. I had to stop at some point because it was getting to the point where I couldn't, fit anything else in it. Let me make sure I get in frame here and try and get through this. Okay, so this is the other material. It's an upholstery. It's a lighter weight upholstery because I didn't want it to be too stiff. But I like that kind of Moroccan design. I mixed a lot of designs on these because I don't know. I think in my mind, if someone were making a journal like this and adding to it and adding different decorations, they wouldn't all match. It would be what you had. So that's kind of how I do this. So anyway, here's kind of a mixed media tag that I made with this person dancing, which to me kind of looks like a gypsy. And then this is an envelope that I made, and it is it has metal on it and then a magnet underneath it, so it stays shut, and it's lined, and it just has just this thing here that says this book belongs to. You can put your name in there and write on the back of it if you wish. So anyway, that is what's in this front pocket that has gold and pink, and I don't know. So I tried to carry some of the pink throughout the journal, but like I said, it is a hodgepodge of things. This is a mixed media tag that I made, and it has, you can't really see it that well probably on camera, but it's very textured in the back, and it has several different layers, and it's got crackle and all that kind of stuff on it. So that is that. And this is this beautiful handmade papers that I used in the front of the signatures. So I didn't really want it. This is so gorgeous. That's what made me do the pink with this, because I just thought it looked so pretty. Anyway, it has this gold fringe with some beads on the end of that paper. And then it has a pocket on the inside, and it has some gold. There's some gold in here. And then it has a few journaling cards. This is a index card that I decorated. And then a vintage postcard. I have a lot of travel things in here because in my mind they would, they would probably travel. And here's just a page. I have Artie Mae's in here and Joy journals mainly, and then it has a few others, but that's mainly it. Here I just did a die cut. This is vintage music paper. This is just a die cut that I made into a pocket. Move this down a little bit this way. Okay. So there's a pocket right there, and it has a few cards. This is a tarot card, and on the back I just put some rice paper so that you could write on it. And I tried to do a lot of these so that you could still see the actual page, when you take the ephemera out. So just to kind of, allow you to use those pages but then not completely cover them up. There's a lot of stenciling in this. This is just some coffee dyed paper. Here's one. This is actually a peacock, and this is a very vintage piece of sari that I put in there. And here's some journaling cards in there, and then that's the picture underneath. So just the back of that. This is one of my paper bag pockets. I think I made that on my channel, or at least I showed it on my channel. I don't remember. Behind there it has two tarot cards, and they have tea bags on the back so that you can write on it, but that way also too you can see this design on the back. It's kind of cool. And the Queen of Cups and the Knights of Wands. And these are, you can kind of see these are, I kind of distressed them a little bit to make them look older, but they have this really cool look to them. And inside this pocket, it has this rose, and it has this little dangle from the top. And then it has this little notepad here with different papers tucked inside the little rose. So anyway, and you can also write on the back of this journaling card too. Get all those pieces to dangle. That's the whole point, kind of. So anyway, and it's a weekly time card, so you can just write on that if you want to. And that just fits right back here inside this little bag, and it hangs down. And then you've got this pretty gypsy on here. And there's this gorgeous paper behind here, if you can see it more over here. This is some more handmade paper. It's a little bit lighter weight, and then those I put inside the signature, and it's got this beautiful fringe on there. There's little dangles all over. Here's one right here that are hanging off of the side too, in addition to all the fringe and everything. And here's a little cluster. I'm not sure if we made this on my channel, but we made some like it, and that's how I use them. I put them like on the corner like that. And here's another vintage postcard of somewhere. I can't really tell. I did a lot of mixed media, where I did gesso, and then I inked it and sprayed it, and then I also did texture paste. This has some gold texture paste. It really feels cool, but you can still write on it. It gives you plenty of writing room. This is another die cut that I did, and I had this little hand in there. I didn't really know what to put in there, but I thought that looked kind of cool. And then here's some more stenciling. And here is a map. This is a very vintage map. I thought since I traveled they would have this map. So there's a map. Here's another die cut, and it's got a few things in it. This little hand thing, and then this is a little envelope, and it has a little, what does it have in here? Oh, like little tags and things that you can use in the journal, and then another tag. So it has all that in there, which is cool. And some more stenciling. This is the middle of the signature, and it has some oh, that's caught on there. Got caught inside the little deal. Okay. It has these little things hanging. This has Capricorn on it, and this has the moon. No, I'm sorry, Gemini. And let me go ahead and, well, I'll wait a little while before I move that, but pretty soon I'll need to. And then here's some more stenciling. And here is another die cut page. I've got this pretty butterfly, and this is backed with vellum. I tried to get it to match the page. So, and it's got these little journaling cards in it. So you can certainly have lots of stuff to play with in here. Here's the other side of that map. Here's some more stenciling. Here's one of my rusted paper clips. This is a little flip up that I decorated and has a die cut. And I was going to put the pictures on these, but I thought whoever gets this may want to put a picture there or something. So I just kind of paper clipped it. So you can decide if you want to put it on there, you can. Here's the other side of that texture paste and gesso, and it has a lot of things done to those when I do those. Here is just a little tuck spot that has this beautiful piece of sari here, and then you can see this picture, and it has these two little journaling cards of paintings of gypsies. I just stuck that in there. And here's the other side of that homemade paper. It's really pretty. And then here I have a journaling card that I made, and it's a double, if I can open it, so you can journal on the inside if you wish. And then here is a picture, I would assume, of London. And then here is a junk envelope that I decorated, and I didn't put anything in here. You can certainly put something in there if you want. I just didn't put anything there, and then it's got this card with this little, this is my transparent little dangles that I made on my channel, and it talks about Bohemian Gypsy, and so that goes in there. That's underneath the side pocket, and on top, let me move that down, you can see that I have this journaling card, and it fits right in that window, and when you put her in there, she just goes right through the window. And I had changed the color of the cellophane. That was another thing I did on my channel. So okay, so here is another page with this beautiful tuck here, and then underneath it again is the picture. And I did this envelope with extra paper that I had, and I made this little flip thing, and what I used on that is the transparency paper that has stickiness on it. I've learned to use that on different things like that. See, it makes it stiffer and you can use it. You can use it on doilies, lace, whatever. And there's this, I love this picture. I have that in there. There's a lot of pictures of different gypsies in here. So, in my mind, this is like a family album, you know, where they put different pictures of different people at different times. And there. Okay, I think I'm going to take this out now because I don't think I need it anymore. Okay, so then here's another coffee dyed stenciled paper. Here's another die cut, and it has this really cool gypsy wagon, and it's decorated again. And here's some more. It's got a little hand and Luna, the moon, in there. Here is this is a vintage music page. Here's a beautiful, I love this picture. I didn't do anything with it. So this is wine dyed paper, and then here's the other side of that pink, and it's decorated with the gold. And we've got this interesting little flippy thing that I made. It has a little belly band here, and this is just a little journaling card that I made. On the other side, it has another journaling card, and I believe this one opens up. Yeah, it does. It opens up. You can journal on it. But then this opens up, and you've got writing space on the inside, and then it has a little journaling card up here. I don't know if I can pull that out. I should have put a tab on that, but I didn't. Anyway, there's a journaling card in here and a journaling card in here. So there they are. So there we go. Anyway, that goes in here. And then again, we've got the gold trim on the outside of this that hangs down. And here is what that paper looks like. I just couldn't cover it. It was so pretty. So, and then here's another picture and another picture of a gypsy. All right. So here is another handmade paper that is just, oh, it's just beautiful. It has, I don't know, this really cool design, and you can see it more. And this is just a snippet roll that I put a piece of it on here. In fact, I think this is the same as what's on the front, so it just looks similar to that. I think it's just a stray piece of thread, and that's what this paper looks like. And then you've got your ticket for your boat. You've got a tarot card here, an airplane ticket, and then here is another tag, and I think that one opens up too. I don't remember. You have to untie it, but it does open up. It's for journaling. And of course I've got this red fringe hanging off the side that matches the red in there. And then I've got some red danglies on this page. Oh, and I haven't been pointing out that there is, on a lot of these pages, there's this little fringe hanging off the bottom, and that's what gives you all of your different layers that hang out the front. Okay, so they're on a lot of pages. So, and then this has some at the bottom here, and then you've got this fringe here, and you've got several tags. This is a little envelope with a journaling card. I'm not going to open it up. Another journaling card, and then this, and this is also a double tag for plenty of writing. So they all go in there. And here's some more of my wine dyed paper. This is one of those Tim Holtz thingies with a lot of different tickets and little tiny things in there. Another stencil. This is a flip up that I did on this page. I didn't put anything underneath it. I figured you could either write on there, put a picture, or do whatever. And it's two different pieces, but they have the same color in it. So I put them together. It's very ornate up here. And anyway, so I thought that was really pretty. can write on the back. Here's some more of the music paper. Here's another die cut, and it has multiple things in here. This has a different tarot card, and it's got this gold tissue paper on the back. And then these are some checks from different places. Canceled checks, I assume. Some more stenciling, coffee dyed paper. Here is another tag that I made. And this has different distress inks that are on there, and then it also has texture paste, and then some blingy stuff with some fuzzy sari silk on there, and then here's the picture underneath. And I just paper clipped that on, so you can certainly move it around or take it out or do whatever. And then here is another page that has a different stencil on it with texture paste. It's supposed to be roses. And then here is a vintage mandolin from Sears and Roebuck for $3.95. This is a from a Celestial magazine, not magazine, book that I have, and it shows all of these old celestial maps. There's that. This is another kind of snippet roll that I had that I put for a pocket right here. And look at this beautiful paper. Is that gorgeous or what? I thought this picked up the colors in it really well, so I put that one on here. And here's a vintage thing. There's that. And then another, what is a railway ticket. My idea on this was the person who had it probably, you know, went different places and they put all their mementos in it. Has this beautiful gold trim that's picked up that in here. And there's a lot of gold in here too, so it really is kind of, it looks neat together. Another little dangly thing there. I don't even know if I've been pointing them all out. Here's that same paper with some trim. And then here is another picture. And then here is another card. You can certainly write all over that with this beautiful picture on it and some embroidery trim or put up there. And then here is this page. You can write on that. This is the middle of the signature, and it has these little danglies on it. And then here is a little airmail envelope, and it's got this paper that I kind of distressed, and I don't know, put that in there. And this has got a celestial map on it. And then here's the other part of that. This is a belly band. And there's that. Isn't that beautiful? I think this is gorgeous. And if you feel it, it has a really cool texture to it with this vintage postcard with this picture here. And here is another celestial map piece of it there from the book, and here's the other side of that other one. And this is the Sears and Roebuck guitars, the texture paste. And here is another page that has this really beautiful belly band on it, and it has this in there, so I'll show you. Just has this little thing here, certainly right on the back, and it just tucks right in there. Copy dyed paper, and this is kind of folded and messed up, but I like it that way, so I want you to think I did it on purpose. So I think I might need to use the thing on the other side now. Let me do that. Okay, some more stenciling. And this is just a page where I put it, it already had this picture on it, and so I just put this frame and decorated it. And then here's some more vintage music paper. And here is another page with a tag that I made. Oh, it's getting caught in the sewing. So this is another mixed media tag that I did that has gesso and distress ink and texture paste and all kinds of good stuff on it. This has some sari silk with some gold in it, and then some fringe, and then up here it has some more with this little dangle, and it has this little coin charm on it with some gold trim. And underneath it's got this picture. It's Amy Joy Studios. Oh, and also Medieval Mirage. There's a few pieces of Medieval Mirage in here too. And here's another die cut, and I've got a few journaling cards in there. Got that there. More of my wine dyed paper, and here's the other side. It has the fringe on it. It again has the lace on the bottom and the different pictures. Another journaling card. And another journaling card. Alright. And of course the fringe on the end. And then here is a belly band that I made. And this is my slide thing that I made on my channel, and I don't know if you can see it all that well, but there's a lady on there. And then here is just some papers that I put in there that you can journal on, and these are waxed papers and they just feel kind of cool. I just put them in there because I thought they felt neat. Alright, and then here this has a tag that I made, and it is magnetic. It comes off, it just hangs off the side, and here's this gorgeous paper. I mean, so pretty. Anyway, it has this purple trim that's dangling off the side, and here is the tag, and it has metal on this side. I made these on my channel, and it just shuts, and it's meant to go over the back, and it's got a picture on the back, and it just goes over, it just hangs over the page, and it stays on there because it has the magnet. Oh, on this side we covered her up. Move that up here, move it down in there. It's supposed to go in there. Okay, it's got this picture in this little pocket right here. Okay, get it in there. All right, and then we've got some more wine dyed paper, another page, and you can write on that. Another one of those Tim Holtz things with some danglies hanging down with a bunch of different little things, and this flower. Some more stenciling, and some more music paper. This has a little tuck spot right here, and underneath it this is the picture, and that just goes right here. And this is Boho Girl. It says something about Boho Girl in there. And this is another one of those pages with the texture and stuff, but this has gold leafing around it. I'm going to move this thing now, I think, over here because I don't think I need it. Well, maybe I will. I'll leave it back for a little bit longer. It's still lopsided. And then here is another one of those celestial chart things. That's one side, and here's the other side. Coffee dyed paper, and then here's another one of my paper bag pieces with this picture sewed on with some gold, and it's got this tarot card in the back that I put tea bag on so that you can write on it. And on top you've got this card, and this is a mixed media one that I did with tissue paper and different other papers that I collaged together. So that goes right on top. And this beautiful paper, you hate to cover this paper up, but you have to if you want to decorate your journal. Here's another little dangle hanging off the side, and you've got this beautiful gold trim. It's really pretty and soft. And it's on the inside. You can kind of see the paper better. It's really gorgeous. And then you've got a pocket here with a couple of pictures here. And then you've got this page here and room to write here. This is a die cut, and again, I didn't want to put this on the frame in case you wanted to put a picture there, but I did put a picture in case the person wants to. I did glue down a picture here, but it's small. I figured if somebody wanted to put a picture there, they could. And there's room to write on the inside, and this has this little mandolin, the Sears and Roebuck. And then this is the Medieval Mirage in the middle, and it's got these little danglies. Oop, oop, oop. Here we go. Right here. I don't know what the other one says. I'd have to look at it to really remember. I don't remember. And let's see here. Oh, here's the other side of the mandolin. And then here's another one of those frames that's decorated. And again, I have the picture if you want to put it in there, but I didn't do that. And then here's some more of that celestial paper. And here is the end of that, which is really pretty. And it's got some tags in here. More of that gold. This is just a little thing I made with a cutout of the negative, and it had, it's kind of cool. And here's, you can really see that paper now. So anyway, coffee dyed paper. This is just a junk mail envelope, and I did put something in this pocket, and there's something in the front pocket. And then it has this eye that you can see through there. I don't know. I didn't know what to put in there, but it's an eye. And it has one of my dangly tags that I made. And you just put that in there, and it's right there, and you can have that eye. And then there's two more tarot cards here, and you can write on the back of those. And they just go right through the side right there. And then here's another one of the celestial things. Here's another, the other half of that gesso and gold page. And of course you can write on that. It's light enough to do that. Or put a picture, whatever. Here's another little tuck spot with a couple of journaling cards in it. The music paper, stenciling. Here's another one of those. That's a bigger frame, and here's a picture and journaling card. You can journal on the back of it. Another page, wine dyed paper, and then this is the other half of side of that handmade paper, and this is one of the little snippets that I made on my channel, and there are some journaling cards in there. This is just a paper that you can write on. And another little journaling card. And it does have the fringe, and there was some fringe on the other side too, but hanging down off the bottom. And then your beads off the side. And then this is the last page, and it has this tag that I made. And that's what it looks like, and it's got this little pocket in front, and it has I think that was all distress ink, and then I just put little things on it. It's got this little pocket, and it has a tarot card in the back, and there's that beautiful paper you can see. Gorgeous. So anyway, this is the very last belly band here in the back, and this is some beautifully vintage piece of sari that I made into that band. It's got a little dangle on it that I made, and then here is another pocket, and I just use it as a floating pocket. You could certainly write on the back of that. It's coffee dyed. And I think I did that on my channel too. And inside you've got this journaling card. So that is it. That is the journal that is going to go in the giveaway. So I'm going to put it aside, and then we're going to do that. And as I said, it is a big chunky journal. When the people that I have, like 3 people that are waiting for me to finish some journals. I am getting a lot of the stuff that I have to use to make them in. I should get all of it probably in the next couple weeks, and I'll start it. And it'll probably take me till the end of May or maybe longer. I think I had told all of y'all that, but anyway, just want to give you an update on that. I had started this one when I had done my last one, so I already had kind of a head start because I knew that's what I was going to do for my giveaway. So don't think I forgot about you, but I am going to try. I'm making 3 of them, and they're all spoken for, but if for any reason anybody doesn't want one, you know, you're welcome to it. So anyway, this giveaway is from when I hit 2,000 to 3,000, which took me a really long time, but I figured out how to do it because I've been keeping track of comments anyway, so I already had most of them. At first I was like, oh my god, that's going to take me forever, but I did get them all in there. So, and I double checked. That's why I waited, you know, a day, and I didn't cut off the time until midnight last night because I hit 3,000 yesterday. It was really weird because I hit like 3,002 and then it went back down to 3,000, and I was like, what, 2 people? What, why? I was like, what did I do? It hurt my feelings a little bit, but I was worried that I was going to not be at 3,000 today, but I guess a couple more people subscribed or something. I don't know, but I was like, okay, I don't want to do the giveaway if I'm not at 3,000. But anyway, I really want to thank everyone. It just blows my mind. It really, really blows my mind. I thought when I started doing this, if I hit 100, that would be a miracle. So I'm just shocked. So it's been a little over 2 years for me, and a lot of videos, and I had to slow down for a little bit because I was getting to the point where I just wasn't getting anything else done in my life. So I'm getting on a regular pace now and getting a little bit more used to a schedule and trying to get videos out. And also too, I'm trying to create journals because that's the whole reason I do this, is because I want to make journals. So you know, I like making the videos and I like sharing what I do, but you know, I want to do journals too. So anyway, I'm trying to, you know, get that mix right, and I appreciate everybody that's hanging on with me. And you know, a lot too is I know that a lot of YouTubers will have a certain style and they kind of stick with that style. I kind of don't do that. I kind of just bounce all around and do different things. And I'm sure I have a style of doing things, but I don't stick with like just shabby chic or just gypsy journals or just, you know, I move around and do different things. And that keeps me interested, and it keeps me wanting to do this. So, you know, that's the important thing for me, is that I don't get bored with it, because I do get bored with things pretty easy. And so far, junk journals, I have not been the least bit bored. I have so many things in my head that I want to do and I'm excited about doing. Rarely do I ever get to a point where I'm stuck. It's more, I just can't get out everything that I want to get out, you know, and do it. So, you know, thanks for hanging in there with me. And I know I've watched some of my videos and they've been real duds, and I appreciate y'all watching, but you know, I'm not a professional anything, so it's just, you know, I'm doing it the best I can, and I have good days and bad days. So anyway, I appreciate it, and I'm just really excited that we hit this milestone, and I definitely would love to give out more, but you know, it took me probably 4 months to make that journal, and I do want to give out, when I hit these big milestones, I want to give out big prizes. You know, I want to give out something substantial, and you know, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. Also, I like to give out a lot to more people, but the one thing that I noticed when I had all those tags that I gave away at Christmas, postage has been going up, and it just recently went up quite a bit. And even when I do send it like media mail or something, it's gone up. And it gets to be expensive when you're going to, you know, give out to 10 or 15 people. So what I decided I'm going to start doing is I think I'm going to put together things and put them in my Etsy shop for what it would cost just for postage. Okay? And then that way people can purchase things from me for basically just postage. Okay? And you know, I'm giving things away technically because I'm not really making any money off of it, and you're just basically paying postage, and that way I can share with you more of what I have. And so I think I'm going to start trying to do some things like that. Hopefully in about the next week or two, you know, just like supplies and just extra stuff I have. I'll just put little packages together, and you know, if you're interested, great. I mean, my thing is I do want to share, but there's just no way that I can pay all the postage on all of these things, because it does get to be a bit expensive. Anyway, let's get to the drawing. Let's see, what did I figure out? There's 212 comments between the time I was 2000 to now. And the way that this works is I put the comments down in the order that you that they came in. Okay, so I have all these pages. Just skip that page because that had just the winners. And then we went to this page. Listen, my hand, I'm gonna have to probably figure out a different way. I may do the random comment picker next time. This kind of does the same thing though, really. So anyway, I write down all the people in the order that they came in, and that's how your number is assigned. And the way you win is if you watch one of my videos and you comment on it, that enters you in, and 1 comment per video. And it doesn't matter if it's an old or new video, because I can tell chronologically when they came in. Like from yesterday, which would be March 2nd. Well, actually it would be March 3rd on. I'm going to be counting from March 3rd on until I hit 4,000, and I will give away another big journal for that. I don't know which kind yet, but it will be something substantial. But anyway, I will count from today basically on, and until the day I hit 4,000. And when I hit that, then I'll give away something else again. So, and I will count from, you know, 12:01 last night on, as far as you know, when you came in, when the comments came in, and that's how your number gets assigned. And you know, basically all you do is you're a subscriber, you comment on a video, old or new, 1 comment per video, and that enters you in that time. Like if you look on here, I mean, I've got people on here that are on here multiple times, and that's because they commented on different videos. So, not the same video. You can't make 4 comments on one video, just 1 comment per video. But if you watch 4 different videos and you comment on them, a lot of people do, you know. So, anyway, that gets you entered in, okay? So anyway, then what I do, since you have your number assigned to you, I have a random number picker here on my iPad. And what did I say we were up to? $212. Okay, so let me get this going. Okay. All right, so we are going to go from 1 to 212 and get 1 number, okay? And that is going to be the winner of our journal. Number 73. So let's see who is 73. Lee Chafee. Oh, Lee, I can't believe it. You won it. You won this journal, Lee. So, Lee has been with me. I can't even tell you how excited that she won. Lee has been with me from pretty much the beginning. So, I think this is very, very fitting that Lee won. Not that I would anybody won. Anybody else won. New people too. But she's stuck around, and trust me, there's been some really crappy videos that she's watched and still gave me a thumbs up. So I really appreciate it, Lee, and I hope you enjoy this video, your journal, because you know, I really, really appreciate your support. I appreciate everyone's support. So, Lee, I think I have your information, but technically you need to contact me within a week and let me know. And I will post this in my Facebook group too. And that brings me to another thing. I'm going to put the link to my Facebook group out there. And I want to start doing some giveaways in my Facebook group because I really want to get it going and doing some things and doing some live videos and stuff like that. All right, Lee, pretty excited. I will talk to you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next video. I really have no idea. So I'll see you soon, but I have no clue what I'm going to do. You'll just see me out. But best thing to do on my channel is just hit the bell, because I try and pop in once or twice a week, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm in a lot. Sometimes, you know, so I don't know. But anyway, y'all take care. And gosh, I'm just so excited that I hit 3,000. I can't even tell you. I'm just babbling. I know you guys. But I'm just really, really excited. And I hope everyone's having a great day. And I just can't even tell you how much I appreciate all of you, how positive you are. This is the most validating, wonderful group of people and community, and I don't even know. It's just hard to describe how positive and wonderful the people are out there, and gosh, how much it's meant to me, especially these last 2 years. And I hope I've, you know, benefited some of you people out there too, and all the friends I've made. And gosh, I wish we could all meet in person somewhere. Would that not be cool or what? Oh God, that would be just so great. Anyway, Lee, get a hold of me, and I will put my Facebook group under there, and then I'll try and get going on something soon. so we can do some, you know, back and forth. I think that's mainly why I want to do the Facebook group, is so we can kind of communicate. And you know, I'll post it after on YouTube, but just so that we can, you know, talk to each other basically. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.